It is Monday, October 2nd, 2023. We're into October. Government's still not shut down. We made it, baby. We're okay. We got 45 days and we're going to do it all again. That's just how it works. Kick the can a little bit. Kick it, kick it, kick it. Don't hurt your toes. All right, before I get to that, oh man. Why even bother talking about this Swifty thing, this Traylor, whatever it is? I can't even. Well, first of all, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's October, so you're going to be seeing pink everywhere. Pink, 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 pink. Pink Panther. Make sure everybody's aware of breast cancer. As if you haven't heard of it, just know that there is something called breast cancer out there. And there's going to be a lot of people wearing pink ribbons to show you that they care and to raise your awareness that there is something called breast cancer. Now, there's something called tyranny also. Maybe I should be wearing a black ribbon around. Make people aware of the tyranny, because I think more people are aware of breast cancer than they are of the tyranny that's going on, than the corruption that's going on in their government and the loss of their rights, because, you know, nobody realizes what their rights are, so they go along with it. Black hole of tyranny. I'm wearing a black ribbon. Okay, here's the thing on the breast cancer. You've got Susan G. Komen. They've got, you know, in the Peoria area, there's a big event. I think that's where she was from. And so Susan G. Komen, Race for the Cure. And they all go out and they walk, you know, and whatever. It's like in May or something. For breast cancer awareness. We're raising awareness. Well, then when you get done, they've got all the little vendors set up, the sponsors and all that. And you'll see things that have high fructose corn syrup in it, aspartame, and whatever name it's called now. I don't even know, sucralose. They've got all these ingredients in it, which are, well, I don't want to get banned from YouTube, but you might want to do your own research, and maybe they might contribute to the thing that they're supposed to be sponsoring an awareness of. Just saying. So yeah, all the food supply that we have, the drinking supply that we have, all those things, it just goes to show you the absurdity of the whole thing, the fraud of the whole thing. So I'm sorry, I can't really get behind things anymore because it's all been corporatized. It's all about, you know, and I can use an example, but I don't want to get somebody in trouble. A local business that's, we're going to put up signage for breast cancer awareness. Why? You have nothing to do with anything. Anyway, do your own research on that, come to your own conclusions. All right, enough of that topic. There is a bigger topic that there's a 9-year-old who went missing, a 9-year-old girl who went missing in, I think it was Moreau Lake State Park in New York, upstate New York. And it was like the island of Dr. Moreau, spelled the same way. That's an interesting book. But this girl, she was with a friend bike riding. They got these little bike loops. And she decided to take the last loop again by herself and then never came back. They found her bike. I mean, it just seems pretty odd. And it reminds me of, you know, if you've ever seen David Paul Ides, Missing 911, Missing 411. He documents, he's got a YouTube channel now, pretty cool. A lot of videos. This is like one of those events to where people just disappear. They were just seen. How could they have disappeared? Doesn't make any sense. And then they just vanish without a trace. And I hope that that's not the case here, but she's been missing for over a day now. And they're calling out everybody looking and combing through the area. This is a common thing. Gets into the woo-woo a little bit. There's a lot of that, just, you know, unexplained things that go on in our universe that we don't have a reason. We don't know. But David Paulides researches a lot of these cases very similar to this one. That was the first thing I thought of when I heard she was missing and the circumstances behind it. Because it's like these people go missing without a trace. And there's patterns. It's like near water, you know, they're around people, and it's just like you turn your back and they're gone. It's like, doesn't make any sense. Can't find them. And then they eventually turn up in weird circumstances in places that have been searched and searched and searched. They turn up in that area and nobody's got a reason for it. And a lot of times their clothes are intact, it's just a lot of weird stuff that doesn't make sense. So that's the first thing I thought of. If you have not gone to watch any of that stuff, Missing 411 videos, he's got books, he's got a YouTube channel, David Paulides, just spelled like Paul Ides, like Ides of March, Paul Ides. Fascinating stuff, really, really bizarre things that happen in this world. All right, so shifting gears, speaking of bizarre things, we've got the whole NFL thing, Traylor, Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift. What to make of that? Oh, the ticket sales for the New York Jets game last night doubled in price, and everybody wants a ticket because Taylor Swift's going to be in the audience. Oh, Travis Kelce with his nasty porno mustache. I mean, it just looks horrible, but it's just like, all of this is just a big fiction to me. It's all a big game. It's all bread and circus. It's all about to activate people, and here I am talking about it. It's to get people to basically spend more money and have a distraction when everything's collapsing. Rome's falling, DC's falling. You've got representatives pulling fire alarms to interrupt votes. I mean, what kind of level of corruption are we at here? I mean, there's no honor, there's no integrity, but we've got the Swifties and we got trailer time. And and it's just like, the thing is, I get it for the pure entertainment aspect. It's comical, it's a circus, it's all acting, it's all staged. It's just like the week before, where you've got the two of them leaving the stadium in the old, I don't know what it was, a Camaro or something, and it's just like, it's totally staged. If you can't see it staged, then you are living so far in the Matrix that there's nothing you can do to ever get out of it at this point. I think you're just stuck in the morass, stuck in the swamp, and there's no hope for you. There really isn't. If you don't see around this and you think that this is the world, this is my idols who I worship, and I gotta buy the jersey, and wake up. Seriously, wake up. We got big problems. We've got serious problems in this country. We are losing our rights. We are losing our ability to transact freely. We can't do what we want with our energy unless it's approved. They want to go full CBDC. They want to go full digital. We're already on that road to tyranny. Try traveling in an airport with over $10,000 in cash. Try going anywhere. Try taking that kind of money out of a bank. Even if it's your money, it doesn't matter. You're assumed guilty. They assume that you're a criminal, because why are you using that? Why are you trying to operate outside of the rules that we have in place? Why are you trying to do something that we can't watch? Because with cash, they can't do that kind of thing, or gold or silver. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to circumvent? What is going on with you? So you're guilty until proven innocent. But nobody cares. I shouldn't say nobody cares. Very few people care. More people care about one game last night that really has no bearing on your individual life. Has nothing. Hey, if the Jets won, what would happen? If the Chiefs win, what happens? How does that affect you? Unless you're a degenerate gambler and you're making money on it, and you're placing bets, that kind of thing. I get it. That's, look at son. All right, fine, I'm washed out. Whatever. Touched by the gods. Touched by the gods, the chief gods, the trailer. Has no bearing on your life. Really has no significance on how your day goes on Monday, other than self-perceived, engagement, or self-perceived, connection to that force, that entity, to that game. Oh, I'm a Chiefs fan. Yes, I feel good now. Makes me feel better. And it's like, okay, that's just because you choose to feel better. If the Chiefs had lost and that's your team, what difference does it make? How does that affect you? How does that, do anything to make your life better today? See, you can do it yourself. It's all inside. It's all perception. And when you perceive that, oh yes, I'm part of the team, when you're not, because they don't care about you. All they want is your money and your energy. They're vampires like everybody else. Get it through your head. And so if you continue to feed that vampire, it's like a reflection. Oh, I put my energy there and it reflects back. Oh, yay. But it's just a reflection. There's no real energy there. It's all false. We just had a government almost shutdown, and millions of families, is the headline, millions of families can have a sigh of relief now, because the money, the checks are going to come. If that's the situation we're in, to where we're so dependent upon government at this point for the checks to come, for them to get created and counterfeited out of fake money to be sent to us, we're in big trouble. Really in big trouble. It shows the dependency that people have on centralized government. Centralized government does nothing but usurp your rights. That grows larger and takes more from you. It's a vampire that grows larger and larger and larger and requires more and more energy. That's all it is. And they're going to buy off the people they need to buy off until there's nobody else to buy off, and you can't print any more money or create any more money or counterfeit any more money. And then it all falls apart. And everything you think you have, all the things that you think are going to keep coming, they stop coming. And the whole thing implodes. Breathing a sigh of relief because the government didn't shut down. That just means you are too tied into the beast. It means you're in that vampire casino. Better figure out how to break free from it, because this thing is not going to continue forever. It can't continue forever. It's unsustainable. And you can think that, oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I had this conversation with somebody in 2009. Got a little heated. I don't get so heated anymore. It's like, fine, F it. I don't care. Do what you're going to do. I'm not going to try and change your mind anymore. I'm going to tell you my truth. Put the megaphone out there. Listen. And you can listen or not listen. I don't care. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm not going to try and beat you over the head and say, because I love you, I want to tell you what is happening, and you don't want to listen. Fine. That's fine. I can love you at a distance. Go away. I'm not getting engaged in those arguments anymore. But I had the conversation in 2009. I said, listen, this is unsustainable. This is going to collapse. And, oh, no, it won't. We'll just keep creating more money. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It always works out, I think were his words. Always works out. We always get through this. We're America. We're America, baby. We get through this. We get through tough times. Go out and spend, said George W. Bush. Go out and spend. Show how strong our economy is by spending. Spend on that credit card. Go buy a home you can't afford. Go buy 3. It's America. Yeah. See, they just lie to you. They get you enslaved in debt. But yeah, it has been going since 2009. It has not collapsed. Wait, or has it? Has your purchasing power gotten any stronger? No. Has the cost of everything gone up? Yes. Has it gone up higher than your wages have gone up? Yes. You got a good paying job, right? Yes. Are you able to do the things you used to do in 2009 today? No, not really. I mean, we've had to kind of cut back and had to do a few things. And yeah, okay. Does your wife have to work? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. How much does that vehicle cost you? Well, a lot more than it used to. Okay. Insurance up? Yeah. See, it's already collapsed. It's been collapsing. And it's just a matter of when does the tower finally fall into the rubble and there's nothing left and you're all imploded and incinerated. It's been collapsing. It's been collapsing since before 2009. It's going to continue to collapse. The fact that they kicked the can down the road again means it's still collapsing. They're just trying to muddle through and, just to keep you from revolting and to keep you from getting in the streets. But, I mean, it's not that effective anymore. You look at the UAW, their healthcare worker strike at I don't even know what the name of it is, 75,000 healthcare workers. UPS was about to strike. I mean, you've got all of these, and there's more. Teachers will probably be next. I mean, but you've got all these forces that, have a coalition to where they can come together. It's not the best word, but a union, I guess, where they can push back and say, we demand more. And so they're doing that. And they're willing to say, fine, F you, we'll shut you down. Because we need more money. Why do you need more money? Well, it's because all of the dollars, all of the Federal Reserve notes that have been counterfeited for all these years that continue to be counterfeited. And that flows into the economy. All that stuff that gets created, it goes into everything you need and drives the price up. Well, guess what? It doesn't drive your wages up until you fight back and you say, listen, I'm not going to work. I'm not going to go get a job unless you pay more. And so that's what you see, people sitting on the sidelines. I don't know where they're getting their money, probably from the government, disability or something, SSI, some program. The government just hands out money. But they don't go back to work until wages go up. And the people who are working, they're going to push for higher wages because they can't live the same lifestyle. Their standard of living is going down because the cost of everything goes up because you've got this tidal wave of money that's been created. So it's going somewhere. That water money is going to flow somewhere. That's going to drive something up. The garbage can is going to be floating up. Dumpster fires floating. Everything's going to be rising. That's just how it is. So realize you're in a collapsing economy. You're in a collapsing empire that is corrupt. You got people pulling fire alarms to stop the vote. You got people up there talking about pictures of Trump's documents. Looks like it's in the shatter. She didn't say that, but she said the other word. I mean, you got people that there's no honor. There's no respect. There's no decency anymore in the House. I mean, the people we send there are just, I don't know, what do you want to call them? They're just circus clowns. They're entertainers. They don't get anything done. They just want to keep perpetuating the circus. They don't care. Step right up, watch the circus. Monday Night Football. And they love it. They love being part of the system. They love feeding off of it. They love feeding off you, is really what it comes down to. So ultimately, you got a few options. It doesn't matter what they are as long as you control your energy and you control your money and you put whatever you make out of their vampire casino and cash those chips in and put it into something that has sound value that will exist outside of that government when it collapses. That's the only thing you can do at this point. Pick whatever it is. I choose things like Litecoin. I choose things like storable food, cigars, whiskey, maybe some gasoline. Things that you're going to need. Get those into your possession. You're going to be able to use Litecoin as money at some point. When will that be? I don't know. Well, you can use it now. I use it all the time. However, I'm just saying, when will the true value of it be seen? When humanity realizes, holy crap, this is like the only thing that works. And it works efficiently and cheaply. And it's been working for 12 years straight. I need to get some of that. Well, what's the cost of a bottle of water when you have a case of water in the desert and nobody else does? How much are you charging for it? You going to sell it? Name your price, because it works and you need it. All right. Hope you have a wonderful Monday. Exit the vampire casino. Stop buying those NFL jerseys. Don't put two Band-Aids on your arm. Come on, man. Wake up. Exit the vampire casino. Don't let them take your energy. Put your energy into things that are sound, into sound people. Put them into yourself, into your family, into the things that you all need. All right. Have a wonderful Monday. Love you all. Always trust yourself. The answer is inside.